Okay, well, so dear activist, dear Friday for Future, dear Greta Thunberg, dear whatever you'd like to. It could be a climate change, it could be school change, it could be many things. The big question that I pose to you is, well, you define yourself as truth bringers, but what kind of truth do you really take? You know, there are three separate categories of truth: political ones, personal ones, and objective ones. The cool thing about objective truths is that they're true no matter what. The big question is, what kind of truth do you really bring among these? Let me explain the differences very clearly. Personal truths are truths that are within you. They exist locally inside you. What do you believe is a personal truth? And it cannot be applied to a law because it wouldn't make sense, because it would be maybe senseful for me but not senseful to you. So they're different, and they're easily contradictory. How about political truths? Political truths are the most instrumentalized, and sadly, but also gratefully, because it allows politicians, businesses, marketing strategies, and everything to grasp onto those truths. The only problem with political truth is that they can easily get the upper hand onto the objective truths, which are the truths that define science and the universe as we know it. Those are the truths that lay behind systems. Political truths are true because there's a group of people believing them, because it makes kind of sense by a low resolution thinking. Now, don't get me wrong, political are not always low resolution truths, but most of the times they are. Objective truths are the ones that incite the most to heighten the resolution of the thought. That is what I'm saying right now. So going back to my question, what kind of truth do you really bring? Do you either bring a political, a personal, or an objective truth? Considering that we need to solve problems of our world, we should think about objective truths and how to build them. But there's a problem. Activism has become something way too big. Is a mess nowadays. It is not some kind of objective and scientific reasoning anymore. It is not anymore a scientist ringing a bell. It is a huge mass of people that are pretending to the government to do something. But there's a problem, It is easier to change yourself than everybody else. This is the biggest opportunity for innovation. But people need to understand that innovation is not something about making things necessarily better or more comfortable. It's about making things different and more efficient, at the cost of maybe doing the things harder or in an unexpected way. You need to hack reality in order to innovate. That's what innovation really is. So, what do you really do, activist? Do you roam onto the streets pretending governments do something, or do you actively research and help in doing things? Dalai Lama once said that thinking is cool and all, but taking action is the best thing. Remember that. Because yours, at least according to me, are just words.